In a world where portable power has become essential, one of the most fascinating challenges is creating electricity entirely by hand. This project follows the design and construction of a fully functional hand crank generator, capable of charging phones, powering small devices, or serving as an independent power source for experimental builds. It's not just a fun gadget, it's a compact demonstration of real engineering principles, showing how mechanical energy can be converted into usable electricity anywhere, without batteries or external power. The project begins with a simple problem. Most hand crank generators on the market don't perform well. They often use cheap brushed DC motors as their generator core. While these motors can indeed generate electricity if spun, they require extremely high rotational speeds, thousands of revolutions per minute, to produce a modest voltage, like 10 or 12 volts. Since a human hand can only turn a crank at around 100 to 200 revolutions per minute comfortably, the output becomes minimal, unless an enormous gear ratio is used. But a large gear ratio increases friction and resistance, making it exhausting to operate and inefficient. To overcome this, the builder decides to design a custom alternator that's optimized for low-speed hand cranking. The approach is based on an axial-flux alternator, similar to the type used in small wind turbines. Unlike a brushed motor, an alternator can produce significant current at much lower RPMs by maximizing magnetic field changes over the coils. This makes it perfect for hand operation. Alternators work on a simple principle. When magnets move past copper coils, a changing magnetic field induces current in the wires, a phenomenon called electromagnetic induction. To generate alternating current, AC, the magnets must be arranged with alternating north and south poles. As the magnetic field direction flips with rotation, the current in the coil alternates direction as well. Construction begins on the rotor holding the magnets. Using a 3D printer, a circular rotor plate is made from PLA plastic. PLA is chosen because it's strong, easy to print, and most importantly, non-conductive, so it doesn't interfere with the magnetic field. The builder uses high-grade N52 neodymium magnets, small but extremely powerful. Each magnet is press-fit into the rotor with alternating polarity, carefully checked to ensure the north and south poles alternate around the disc. Next comes the stator, the stationary section that holds the coils. Between the two sits a keyed steel shaft that ensures both rotors spin in perfect alignment. This dual-rotor configuration significantly increases magnetic flux density through the stator coils, allowing the system to generate a higher voltage with each revolution. The alignment must be precise. Even slight misplacement of the magnets or coils could reduce efficiency or cause mechanical interference. With the mechanical components ready, attention turns to the electrical heart of the system, the copper coils. The builder starts winding them using 0.8 mm enamel-coated copper wire. While a thicker wire can handle more current, it limits the number of turns per coil, which reduces voltage. Realizing this, the builder switches to much thinner wire, allowing hundreds of turns to fit in the same space. In the final version, 8 identical coils are created, each with approximately 350 turns of wire, making a total of 2,800 turns across the stator. Each coil is glued into position around the stator, equally spaced to match the placement of the magnets on the rotors. To wire the coils, the builder connects them in a mixed configuration, 2 coils in series, and 4 of these series pairs in parallel. This setup increases voltage without sacrificing current capability. Coils in series add their voltages together, while coils in parallel share current, preventing excessive load on any single coil. To further improve performance, a small 3D printed gear system is added. This gear train increases the rotational speed of the rotors relative to the crank handle. Even a modest hand cranking speed can spin the magnets several times faster, dramatically boosting voltage output without exhausting effort. Next comes rectification, the conversion of AC to DC. Since alternating current constantly changes direction, it's not directly compatible with most electronics. A full-bridge rectifier made of 4 diodes is soldered to the output leads of the stator. These diodes only allow current to flow one way. ensuring that regardless of which direction the AC flows, the output always remains positive. A few small electrolytic capacitors are added to the circuit to smooth the voltage ripple, creating a more stable direct current suitable for charging devices. A compact voltmeter is connected to the DC output to display real-time voltage readings. Even with light cranking, it immediately registers a measurable output. Attaching the second rotor doubles the magnetic field passing through the coils, and the voltage reading almost doubles as well. The results confirm that the dual-rotor design is highly effective. The rectifier output is connected to an XT60 connector mounted on the frame. This universal connector allows easy connection to external circuits or devices, from LEDs to voltage regulators. The rest of the wiring is neatly enclosed within another 3D-printed cover, protecting the components and giving the generator a clean, compact finish. Finally, a crank handle is added to the side, completing the build. When it's time for testing, the generator doesn't disappoint. A simple cable with crocodile clips is connected to the XT60 output, allowing the power to be tested on different loads. The first test is simple: lighting up a small voltmeter display. As soon as the handle is turned, the voltmeter glows brightly, confirming that electricity is being generated. Next, a brushed DC motor is connected. As the crank turns, the motor shaft spins rapidly, but the added mechanical resistance shows just how much current is flowing through the circuit. When the generator spins faster, the motor speed increases dramatically, proving that significant power is being produced purely by hand motion. To test energy storage, the generator is connected to a bank of 6 supercapacitors, each rated at 3 volts. Initially sitting at just over 1.3 volts, the capacitors begin charging immediately. Within seconds, the voltage climbs past 2 volts, then 3, and continues rising steadily as the handle turns. Even at moderate speeds, charging is surprisingly fast. Within a minute of cranking, the stored energy is enough to power a small motor, or LED. The final and most practical test involves charging a smartphone. A 5-volt USB voltage regulator is connected to the generator's DC output. When the phone is plugged in, the charging icon appears almost instantly. Despite the manual effort required, the charging process is smooth and consistent. The crank turns easily, with only mild resistance, suggesting a stable 5-volt, 1-amp output, roughly equivalent to a standard 5-watt charger. Of course, charging a phone completely by hand would take over an hour, which isn't convenient, but demonetization proves the design's efficiency and potential. With slight modifications, the same setup could power emergency lights, small fans, or even radios in off-grid situations. What makes this build special is that it's entirely 3D printed and open source. Every component, from the rotors and stator mount to the gears and housing, can be printed using a standard desktop printer. The builder has also shared all design files, magnet specifications, bearing sizes, and coil details online, so anyone can recreate the project. It's a practical example of how modern digital fabrication can bring advanced electrical engineering concepts into the hands of hobbyists and students. Beyond its technical achievements, this project carries a deeper message about sustainability and human ingenuity. It demonstrates that generating your own electricity doesn't require expensive tools or industrial equipment. Just a clever design, some magnets, wire, and the will to experiment. It's a reminder of how accessible renewable technology can be when stripped down to its essentials. In an age dominated by lithium batteries and wireless charging, the simplicity of a hand crank generator feels refreshing. It's both a teaching tool and a survival gadget, capable of showing how energy is made, while also providing real, usable power in an emergency. Whether used in a workshop, classroom, or remote location, it bridges the gap between theory and practice in the most direct way possible. The finished generator proves that innovation often begins with curiosity. By combining 3D printings, basic electronics, and old-fashioned mechanical work, this project turns a simple idea into a fully functional device, one that can literally bring light to the darkness with nothing but human power.